There's such things, it's called looking into the spirit realm in more ways than one, right? Some people do it by intuition. And some people literally have invented something with something called dicyanin. And it's a chemical that this guy in the 1920s, Walter Kilner, invented a set of goggles that can actually, I guess it's made from coal tar dyes, and you can see electromagnetic fields, and the goggles have polarized vision that can see, they say, can see cancer and other cells that are off, or people that are sick, which is interesting, right? As well as spiritual creatures. When this was given out and to some men in the helicopters, they say in the wartime in the early years there, it had some problems in the 1900s of when they looked out to see the other men fighting in the fields. They ended up seeing, demons, or what they call, evil spirits, whatever you want to say, with these goggles. Now, the real dicyanin, they say, might come from a Russian website, might be the only one that actually works. So anyway, mantis shrimp have this vision of having polarized vision that can see, it's like their extrasensory perception, right? As well as, like, say we can smell, see, it's just another one of their perceptions. So I'm thinking that's pretty neat. But although dicyanin was not harmful or anything bad, the government made it illegal. Non-toxic. Anyway, it's not technically illegal anymore, but it's banned. Doesn't that make you wonder, like, what's going on there? The government found out it's actually because of the polarized vision, electromagnetic fields that it can see, not just people's auras, but things that, maybe people don't want to see, or they say shouldn't see, right? So, electron lighting, this is something, we all perceive by, which is like a material realm, which is, and they do say the spiritual realm reflects the material realm, so I don't know, you know what I mean? But to start, the photon lighting along, that's kind of what it does. It starts the photon lighting of spiritual truth. And how I guess these would work is that the dicyanin would be separating the photon lighting and the electron magnetic field lighting. You know what I mean? So I think that's really interesting. Anyway, he invented these set of goggles that were able to see, and as well as these spiritual creatures. He did work his butt off and graduated from Cambridge. He wrote a book called The Human Atmosphere. And the government found out all the ability, and a lot of things are not easily found, but you can still somehow buy them online if you look really hard. So anyway, to make your own dicyanin, and if you listen to this video, make sure you definitely spell it right. Dicyanin. In the middle of these two panes of glass. Now, you can do it with goggles, or you can do it with like a pane of glass, right? Like for your house, which would be really interesting, right? If you better be close to Jesus Christ if you're gonna make sure you're gonna be wearing these things at night and seeing stuff maybe that you normally wouldn't see. You should be close to God, Lord Yeshua. So anyway, just a little heads up there, right? Be safe before you start this journey. So make 2 panes of glass with the dicyanin in the middle of the 2 panes of glass. Then hermetically seal it. And for those of you who don't know what hermetically seal it means, like to vacuum from 2 areas at the same time to seal it airtight. Hermetically seal it together, vacuum seal, aka, also known as, in between the goggles, or make windows, like I said, for your houses with it, so you can see into the astral realm and may be able to help others. And did you know that movie, it's called They Live, they say is a documentary to these goggles that are basically have been created. So I'm really interested in seeing all this. It's, to me, you know what I mean? I want to make my own. I want to make my own dicyanin glasses. And have them look like a regular pair of glasses that's just made for shades, right? And have them have those 2 properties and the dicyanin in the middle, but to be able to have it replicated like the mantis shrimp is replicated exactly, and that's how it would need to be exactly replicated. Just so you know, the more you know, the more you grow. And also, like I said, this is not for the weak. This is for the strong that would only know Yeshua Christ and be able to take this kind of vision on. And if you don't know him, don't make the goggles or don't wear them, right? Yeah. Alright, be safe. Make yourself some goggles that can see into the astral realm, see auras, see cancer. But do it the right way, and you have to have real dicyanin, otherwise it won't work.